Will I play SMB Run on stream again? Probably. Yeah. Damn it. They call them black coins? Okay. Well, what am I supposed to do right there? How am I supposed to not die on that section? Okay. I get it. I get it. I gotta jump on the bomb, but not with the boot. And the bomb will come back out, like, hopefully. You watch him make this one? I don't get why he does this to me, though. I don't get why you guys encourage him, that these levels are a good idea in any shape, form, or fashion. That's more what bothers me. Is you guys encouraging the man. And then my... Okay, and then I'm gonna get back in the boot by some grace of magic right there, right? I'm gonna somehow go back in the boot. I haven't quite figured out how that's gonna happen yet, though. No! Like that, though, right? That's the basic idea of what I want to get done. Okay, well now I know how to cheese it. Either way, that'll work. Either way, that'll work. I can't cheese it if I can't see the thing. Son of a bitch. The rage I am feeling. Do I use the D-pad or the joystick? I use the D-pad like a man. Anyone who uses the joystick is a weirdo. Shit. I think joystick controls actually work really good in this game because it's all based on New Super Mario Brothers, which actually was, you know, made for, you know, a non-D-pad type controller. So I think, you've been using the analog stick since you were a kid? Yeah, your first 2D Mario game, you used the analog stick? No, I think it's just literally if your first experience with 2D Mario was New Super Mario Brothers, then you probably use the joystick, but shit. But if your first experience was, you know, the original games, you'd probably use the D-pad. And honestly, I feel pretty safe saying with few exceptions. There are a few exceptions to that from the guys I have talked to, but I feel pretty safe saying that that's pretty accurate for most of the guys I have talked to. No, you son of a bitch. I think the people that are using the joystick probably are better than all of us using the D-pad right now. I think, like, you got kids like JC, Beast, a lot of these players are using the joystick and playing at a super high level and not having a problem with it. I like I said, I'm more like I was really deep into like getting good at Mario Maker up until about March, and then I just was like, I got burnt out of the getting good part of it, and I think now I think it's probably pretty safe to say that neither one of them are wrong, if that makes sense. What am I supposed to be doing right there? And then I grab that, and then we go down to the POW. What is that even for? I don't get it. Dick move. Does Nintendo invite me to things? No. Nintendo doesn't really like me that much, from what I have gathered. And, I mean, I don't appreciate the way that I have been treated at certain times by Nintendo either. So I'm willing to bet the feeling is, the feeling's pretty much the same on both of our ends. Okay, so, I mean, really, all my relationship with Nintendo started when they took down my first level, Purgatory. And everything was fine. Honestly. With everything... Oh, that's what that's there for. That makes sense, actually. Everything was fine, with that. Oh, fuck. But then they called and told me that they were putting my level back up. And then I tweeted something about the situation, and they called me back. And over the next 3 months, they called me about things I tweeted. Sometimes it was positive things, too. This is really weird. Sometimes it was positive things. They had different people call me from the customer service department. At first, it was a really nice guy we talked to about Purgatory. They had different people call me over things I tweeted from and kind of wanted me to either change my message. Even when it was positive things, they wanted me to like clarify it in a different way. And the issue with that is that they don't pay me, and so they can't control my message and what I say. I can be completely fucking wrong for all I give a shit, because we don't have any sort of working relationship. And up to that point, the only relationship we had was that they had taken down my level. And then, later on, they take down all my levels, and they call me, months later, pretty much after I'd been on IGN podcasts talking about it. I'd been on, they had the Kotaku article about me. After lots and lots of different press had talked to me about it, they called me... Oh, okay, I gotta stay on that one. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Alex from Nintendo. They called me back, like, after everything was already resolved, and I was, like, pretty much just, like, over my levels, and Jakku had already put them back up at this point. They called me back and just was like, oh, it was an accident. Your level's getting taken down. It was just a big misunderstanding between us and Nintendo Japan. And by that point, I just didn't care. I just didn't care about, everything that happened with us. Shit. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much my relationship with Nintendo. And I would love to I love Nintendo. Like, Nintendo has the characters I care about most and have impacted me most of my life from any medium. Not even just video games, but literally, like, I love Mario and Link and Samus as much as I love, you know, pretty much any other character in all of fiction. So. Dami Laman. Thank you so much for that resub. Is that I think that's the first time I've ever pronounced your name even close to remotely correct. DeMailman? No, I'm going with Dami Laman. Oh, I took down the whole set that time. Okay, so if they're sitting in the bottom of the screen, I didn't know about that. I didn't know that was how Podobodos work. This section, I obviously am doing this section wrong.
Misa wants Jar Jar emote in chat. Mesa no like you not using Jar Jar in the char. Misa fus with fafu efa shurfen gehjert fafred safet natn. Jar Jar's out for Misa Pooh Bear.
Okay, in there. In there! Victory! Thank you, Jar Jar Binks. Kind of. For that donation.